I'll see if that gives a good mix, if I can still hear my voice.
Well, well, well. Guybrush Threepwood, you do turn up in the strangest places.
Hi, Elaine. Do you think you could help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Well, it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again.
Deep in the Caribbean, Scab Island.
So I bust into the church and say, "Now you're in for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait." And then LeChuck cries, "Guybrush, have mercy! I can't take it anymore!"
I think I know how he must have felt.
Yeah, if I hear this story one more time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scab Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Growing a mustache?
No, bigger than that.
A beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
You mean
Big whoop?
None other.
Then why'd you come here? There's no treasure on Scab Island.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else. When I return, I'll have riches galore and a whole new story.
Or you'll have died trying.
either way, we won't have to hear about LeChuck anymore.
So I gotta say right off the bat, the character models
Those
in
guys
this
wouldn't know a good story even if they paid 50
so
bucks
much
for
better
it.
than the
When
first
I find
one.
Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. I can only charter a ship and get off this stinking island.
Yeah, first impression is that art style is pretty solid.
Welcome to Woodtip. No treasure hunting zone. Oops, I think I broke the sign. Welcome to Woodtip. No treasure hunting zone.
Where do you think you're going, Fancy Pants? You ain't from these parts, are you? This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
Is this some sort of bribe situation?
No, more like extortion. Here, allow me to demonstrate.
Help! Please!
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scab Island.
Then who eats the donuts and roughs up the transients?
I rough someone needs roughing up on this island.
Whoa!
Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night. Remember, wherever you go, on sea or on land, you can't ever hide from Lago Legre.
I hate that guy. He stole all my
Town.
money.
I guess I should have got those traveler's checks.
Oh man, I love the music in this town. How do I switch to classic graphics in this? F1. It did change.
Yeah?
What's the problem with that Largo guy?
He really goes against my grain. I'd like to make an end table out of him, but I don't have the guts. With all my tools, I'm still unable to create the one thing that could do this island some good.
Like an all-night tattoo parlor?
No. Like a voodoo doll of Largo Legrand.
Oh. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
But if a woodchuck could chuck and would chuck some amount of wood, what amount of wood would a woodchuck chuck?
Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
A woodchuck should chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, as long as a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Oh, shut up.
Nice apron.
Yeah.
Are you some sort of chef?
No, I'm a woodsmith, which gives one of us an excuse for dressing funny.
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
You know what? I think I'm gonna turn the music up a little bit. Oh, wait. How do I do that? Help and options? Oh, settings. Menu's a little bit weird.
Nice sturdy workbench.
Everything's laid out just how I need it.
Nice sturdy workbench.
Everything's laid out just how I need it.
Yeah, the voice for this guy isn't exactly what I had pictured in my head. Isn't there nails or... Yeah, I thought I picked up some nails here.
What do you think you're doing? I need all of them.
Thrifty Day, for the treasure hunter on a budget.
Thanks. Don't need it.
Yeah, I'm a little bit hazy on what to do, and I'm also still just getting accustomed to the control change. Yeah, this is seriously some good music.
Hello.
Nice monocle.
Thanks. I can't see a thing without it.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes. Hi there. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, LeChuck busting stud.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Excuse me. Do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh. Who sent you here? I should warn you. I'm heavily armed.
Nobody sent me. I'm freelance.
You better not try for my files. All my research on Big Whoop is in there.
Are you looking for Big Whoop too?
Well, I haven't really been able to find out much hard information. What do you know about it?
I know it contains unimaginable wealth.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
No. Tell me all about it.
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck. The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
Well, why don't you believe it?
Because there's no such island. Anyway, that's where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island and split it up among the 4 of them, and they all went their separate ways.
Wow. That's some story.
Of course, it could just be an old legend, but if I could just see the map of that island, I bet I could recognize the shape of the land and track it down myself.
My name's Guybrush. Who are you?
Wally, Wally B. Feed, at your service.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm a cartographer.
You do open heart surgery? In here?
No, I'm the map-making sort of cartographer.
Oh. Is that all you do? Make maps?
Well, I do some restoration work too. I paste them together, recopy them, paint little cupids in the corners. You know, artsy-fartsy stuff. Maps are very, very important.
Actually, I prefer to just stop and ask directions.
That's what Magellan thought. Sorry, cartographer joke.
Let's see. Yes,
You know,
I could.
I could just
I could
sit
do
and
this.
talk about maps all day.
Hey, me too.
What kind of maps do you make?
Every kind a pirate could need. My eyes have seen the whole world, and there's not a part of it I haven't put down on paper. Maps are very, very important.
How's business?
Terrible. No one needs any maps since no one can go anywhere thanks to Largo.
How can I get off this island as soon as possible?
Good luck. With the sailing embargo Largo's imposed on Scab, it's hard to get anywhere. Which doesn't help my business, let me tell you.
Where's the governor's mansion?
There is no governor on Scab. This is an anarchist cooperative of pirates, cutthroats, and other criminals. A haven for roughnecks and rebels like me. The only authority on this island is that bully Largo.
You know anything about this Largo guy?
He's just the local hood. Shakes down everybody in town. Nobody comes or goes from Scab because Largo makes them pay through the nose.
Yeah, tell me about it. I'm looking for some room and board.
Well, I hear there's a new chef down at the Bloody Lip. And the Swamp Rot Inn has all the comforts of the sea. But I think Largo's booked the whole thing.
Thanks for the lowdown.
Any time.
Is longitude the sideways one, or is that latitude? I can never remember which is which.
It's so cute when you lay people try to understand geography. I could try to explain it, but it would probably just go over your head.
Thanks. I gotta go.
Okie dokie.
I am going to steal his monocle.
Hey, where's my monocle? I can't see a thing without me monocle. Where is that thing?
That's such a dick thing.
I swear I put it right here. I hope I didn't lose it. I'll never be able to afford a new one. How am I supposed to work? Dang.
I'm just gonna let the guilt build and
I'm
build.
such a dope.
Poor guy.
Can't I do anything right?
This game is an asshole
Oh,
simulator.
shoot. I bet my mom would help me find it if she were alive.
Sure.
For crying out loud. I hope it didn't roll onto the floor. Nobody move. I can't believe somebody would steal it. I'd go for help, but I'm afraid to walk around like this. I'm stuck here forever. I'm gonna starve to death in here. I'm gonna die hungry, blind, and alone.
I wonder how many things
Why
he says.
me? I never hurt anyone. Rats. This stinks.
Okay, I think I got through the good ones. Oh, that is so solid.
Help wanted. 1 week's salary in advance. Inquire below.
So I'm gonna be climbing through that window at some point. Alright, I gotta switch this for a second. Sick bastard. Spitting in the cup.
Excuse me,
Yeah, boy?
how's business?
It's just terrible. No one ever comes down here anymore. Largo's got all my regulars spooked. You know, I can mix any drink there is, make anything you could name, but I can't make the one thing that could really do this island some good.
What's that?
A voodoo doll of Largo LeGrand. You there? Uh-oh. Give me my usual, and put it in a real glass. Fork over the dough or you'll be serving Bloody Marys for a week. From your nose. That's all I have. Well, you better have more tomorrow, or we might have to move this dump to a new location. Like, say, the bottom of the ocean.
Boy, you just gave him all your money?
I don't want to talk about it.
And I have to say, the special edition character models in this are far above the quality of the special edition models in the first one.
It's a metronome. No thanks. Too many bad memories of piano lessons. It reads JoJo, appearing nightly, no cover charge. Better leave it there. Don't want to hurt business. Largo's been here. I don't want to touch it with my hands. What is he using to clean those glasses? Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
I saw your sign outside. What's the job?
Oh, yeah. I really should take that thing down. I hired a new cook just this morning. But if things don't work out with him, I'll let you know.
Is that job available yet?
Sorry, that guy I hired is doing just fine so far.
I gotta put that rat in the vichyssoise.
Want to see my scar?
Depends. Is there a good story behind it?
As a matter of fact, there is. It's a story of the ghost pirate LeChuck and his gruesome demise.
Heard it. This is the one where he drinks too much root beer and burps so hard he explodes, right?
Not exactly.
Frankly, I don't care much for stories that promote moderation in drinking. I do have a business to run, you know.
Grog, please. Shaken, not stirred.
Maybe you'd like a Shirley Temple instead.
I'm old enough. Look at my beard.
Ah, that's the oldest trick in the book. Tell you what, I'll let you have some near grog. Doesn't have any alcohol in it, but it's just as nasty smelling and foul tasting as that stuff grown-ups drink.
Right on.
Oh, wait, what am I saying? I just sold the last of it to Kate. Sorry.
Rats.
Of course, if you have some ID.
Who's this Kate person you mentioned?
Ah, the courageous Captain Kate
So the first time I
Capsize.
played through
Tough
this
as
game,
steel, sharp as nails. She rents her ship out. Does
I
some
missed this
freelance
hint.
pirating. Her only loyalty is to the highest bidder. Don't get on her bad side.
so that stuff about Kate is supposed to be a hint for a puzzle later in the game that I was stuck on. Anyways,
Grog, please.
I'll need to see some ID for that.
I must have left my ID in my other pants.
You'll have to do better than that.
And then at some
no
point,
ID,
I get
no
some
service.
different colored drinks. I thought I get them from him. And there's a green one, and you're supposed to drink that to make your spit thick, so you can win a spitting contest.
He looks nice enough. What do you know about Largo Legrand?
I don't know anything about cargo or contraband. I'm clean, clean, clean.
Who are you?
Sure, Sonny, I can get out stew. That's easy. I can also extract grog, spit, and swamp mud. That's because I'm Mad Marty. I'm mad about getting your clothes as clean as they can be.
I got a laundry type question.
Shoot.
Do you do alterations here?
Alterations? You mean change the numbers on your food stamps? You got some nerve.
I'm sorry. I'd like to pick up some clothes.
Do you have your claim ticket, Sonny?
I dropped it in my grog and it melted.
Log welted it? Well, now that is a good excuse, but I can't give you your clothes without a claim ticket.
Alright.
Oops. I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't.
Alright, so I'm supposed to use a stick and a string, and I think some little cheese things to get the rat. Pick up this bucket.
Hey, leave that alone.
Sorry, is this your bucket?
Well, no.
So you won't mind if I take it?
I guess not.
They're sleeping peacefully. Excuse me?
What is it?
Long time no see.
Do we know you?
I'm Guybrush. You tried to sell me the minutes of a PTA meeting in the last game, claiming it was a map.
Map? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, really.
Why did you wake us up, Gorbush?
Let me just check this out real quick. That's pretty cool.
Is that your rat?
Yes. We call him Munster Monster because of his insatiable passion for cheese.
What are you guys doing up there?
We're performing.
That's right. Performing.
That's what we do for a living now.
You see, after our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby Fat Island.
The Sacking Lunch. It was quite lucrative.
Why aren't you still doing that?
The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse. So, we sold him the business.
What did you do with the money?
We sank the money into one of those newfangled glass-bottom boats
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
and search for a place called Drinky Island in our spare time.
Boy, did we ever want to get there.
Aside from the obvious reason, we had inside information that Drinky was in fact the resting place of the legendary treasure of Big Whoop.
Big whoop! Did you find anything?
Not exactly.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Seems the salesman didn't have any glass for the bottom, so he just left a gaping hole there.
By the time we noticed, we were taking on water, fast.
We ended up stranded on a tiny desert island.
When did we get to the performing part?
We met a philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed our lives.
That you should bore passersby to tears with long stories?
He told us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players. So, we became performance artists. In our current work, we portray man's response to global environmental issues of a changing world.
What happened to your leg?
It happened during a performance.
When he lost the leg, Frank was brilliantly showing the inseparability of the path man walks from the food chain.
The symbolism of the cheese was essential. You know, this leg is looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the woodsmiths and polish it for me?
Give me money for the polish.
Okay.
How come you have to perform on that ledge?
To show the precarious nature of the situation, so to speak.
Right, right.
I think you're overlooking the potential symbolism to be gained by your closeness to the Earth.
But,
All right, you got us. We're really up here because...
well, we're afraid to come down.
What?
What's the word for it, Frank?
Groundophobia?
It's the opposite of acrophobia. Something like orcaphobia.
Fear of killer whales?
Say what you will, we're not coming down.
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
That wouldn't be wise. Nice. That doesn't seem to work.
Okay, I think I'm supposed to get some polish for that at some point.
Not responsible for lost buttons or hooks. Not responsible for stains left on clothing.
No ticket, no laundry.
It's sparkly clean.
The interface in this is quite good. Surprised how, just in general, how much of an improvement this game is to the first special edition in pretty much every regard. Okay.
I'm rich!
No, thanks.
I don't think you'd like that.
Yeah?
Could I buy some wood polish?
That's 1 piece of 8. Anything else?
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Oh boy, it's Buzzsaw Girl.
No one touches her but me. What do you think you're doing?
That's about the best peg leg I've ever seen.
Thanks. I made it myself.
That's right, I think at some point I get a saw, cut off part of his peg leg, and it distracts the wood shop guy. It'll come to me, I think.
Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble. Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble.
Excuse me, I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one and it's full.
Excuse me, I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one and it's full.
Busy guy. I'd have to have a room first. Only one guest.
Yes, but that dang Largo eats like 30.
You're supposed to leave these things open. I don't think I'd get away with that.
Be with you in a second.
Oh, isn't that cute? I could lose a finger doing that. I could lose a finger doing that. And it's securely fastened. It's tied to the post. And it's securely fastened.
Hold it right there. That's a private room. No going up there.
Alright, I think I have to head out of town. Pretty sure I need a saw. What do I have right now? Bucket. I know I put mud in the bucket to put on Largo's clothes. I need a stick for that box. Yeah, let's start here. There's the stick.
Steamin' weenies, 20 feet. This door appears to be locked. Looks closed.
Okay. There's my coffin. Alright. So use bucket with swamp.
Wow, a whole bucket of mud. And it's mine. All mine. International House of Mojo. I'll just take a little.
Alright.
I think it's yo-yo string. Nice. If only I could use this stuff on my lines. It's a bucket full of mud. Everything looks all blurry. Thrifty dig. For the treasure hunter on a budget.
So that's to dig up some dead body.
They're unlabeled. I don't think I'm qualified to handle them. And anyway, they're gross. No thanks. I don't need it. Cat dewormer. Well, it appears to be bolted to the table.
Guybrush Threepwood, it's been a long time since you last came to see me.
How's business?
Very good. Many hexes this week. Saved many people from the evil eye. Made many pieces of 8. Although Largo took most of them.
Tell me about this Largo guy.
He's a weak little man who bullies this whole island around. Most people are afraid of him because he was once LeChuck's right-hand man.
Yeah, but LeChuck's history. I got rid of him myself.
True evil can never be destroyed completely. You will see.
Why don't you just put a curse on Largo?
I've tried. My most powerful magic lies in voodoo dolls. But to make an effective doll, I need some items from Largo's person, and no one's brave enough to go get them for me.
What kind of ingredients do you need for the doll?
Are you willing to help me make one?
Maybe?
To make it work, you need to bring me some personal artifacts of the victim. One from each of the 4 basic voodoo groups. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead.
Hey, that almost rhymes.
For the thread, I need a piece of Largo's clothing, and a lock of hair will do for the head. Bring me a sample of fluid from his body, and from his dead relatives, you must acquire some remnant of a corpse. Here, take the shopping list.
Thanks.
Now go.
Alrighty. Let me just switch this again real quick. Nice. Oh, I love those classic graphics.
The Ricketts. No trespassing. It looks like it's been sealed shut. It looks like it's been sealed shut. The Quagmires. No trespassing. Stan's Casual Crosses. For graves that don't need to dress up. Here lies Hank Plank. Does anybody recognize that name? He didn't have any money on him when he died, and somebody's got to pay for the funeral. Stan.
Weird.
It looks like it's been sealed shut. Warning. Quarantine tomb. Inhabitants died of green tongue fever. No man commanded Jean-Louise, not on land and not on water. John did whatever he did please, until he kissed the gunner's daughter. There once was a girl named Carrie, who thought that she soon should marry. She went into town and flirted around. She didn't get wed, she got buried. Marco Largo Legrand. Hell on sea or sand. The good news is, he's dead. The bad news is, he bred.
Alrighty. I shall dig up his dead body so I can have something of the dead.
This is creepy.
For my voodoo thing.
I'd swear on my grandfather's grave, something weird is going on.
Nice.
Okay, I think that's everything I need to do in the cemetery for now. Until, who is it, Rapscallion a little later.
It says, and I quote, Captain Dread's shift charters. 20 pieces of 8. Inquire within.
Yeah, I guess there isn't anything I
Are
can
you
really do
Captain
but talk
Dredd?
to him.
Yeah, man, I'm Captain Dredd. What can I do for you?
I need to charter a ship.
I can't charter you my ship because a while ago I lost my lucky sailing necklace. I called it my eye that has seen the world. I can't sail without it? No way, man. Besides, that mean and nasty guy Largo, he has an embargo on the island. No ships can sail in or out without his approval. There's no way he would let me leave.
Tell me more about that necklace thingy you lost.
It happened some time ago. My navigator and I set sail for this legendary island. When we arrived, we were taken prisoner by cannibals. I escaped, man. But my navigator was not so lucky. All I found of him was one of his eyeballs. And I've kept it as a good luck charm.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the navigator head from the first game. That's cool. I forgot about that.
Gee, I think I've met your friend.
Unlikely.
Why can't I charter your ship?
Like I said before, man, I lost my lucky eye that has seen the world sailing necklace. Besides, Largo has an embargo on the island.
Natty dreads.
Thanks, man.
I gotta run. Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Okay. Bye, man. Come again.
Okay. I think the rest of what I need to do is in wood tick. So let's see, what do I have now? Got that. Oh, that's right. I think I need to get some paper from here.
If I don't find it soon, I'm going to lose all the
there it is.
monocle-grabbing muscles in my eye. Here, monocle. Here, boy. Crud. I'm stuck here forever. Why me? I'll never be able to afford a new one.
Sorry, my phone
If I
went
don't
off.
find it soon, I'm going to lose all the monocle-grabbing muscles in my eye.
Poor Wally. I'm
I
such
hope
an
it didn't
asshole.
roll onto the floor. Nobody move.
Yuck.
Alright, there we go. So that's 2 of the items I need.
Great recipes from the International House of Mojo, page 139. Aunt Helen's special voodoo doll mix. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead.
Yeah, that's definitely what I needed.
It's a cold potato and leek soup. It's too heavy. Excuse me.
Don't bug me. I'm cooking.
He looks really into his cooking. Ugh, it's all cans of fruit cocktail. I hate fruit cocktail. barkeep might see me.
Alright. Now that I have the knife, I can cut the rope on the pet alligator. And pretty much do the rest of what I need to, I think.
Sharp.
Hey, how'd old Pegbiter get loose? I'd better go catch him before he catches somebody else.
There we go.
Cheese squigglies. One of my favorites. I don't need any more. I love cheese squigglies.
Alright, now I go to Largo's room. Close the door.
It doesn't seem to stay closed.
Who let you into my room?
I, thought it was my room?
Well, it ain't. So get the out of here.
Oh, come on.
Leave me alone.
Oh, I feel like I got off kind of easy there. Okay, and I put the stick here. String.
I think it's yo-yo string.
Yes, got it.
Nice. Cute little fella.
Trapped cowering rat. Awesome. Now I'm going to murder this rat. Sorry, rat, but you're serving a greater purpose. Oops. My chat went dark on my phone, so I missed out on anything.
Good thing this is a cold soup. Ugh, there's a rat swimming in it.
Alright, here we go.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Hey, how's the stew tonight?
Stew? Oh, gosh. We only serve gourmet chilled soups here. In fact, our new cook has been working all day on a very special vichyssoise. Let me go see how he's doing. How's the vichyssoise, Bernard?
Excellent, sir. Won't you have a taste?
Oh, I think I will. Oh my God! What kind of demented recipe book are you using? You're fired!
But, sir...
Out! Get out of my sight!
the most disgusting, filthy mess I've ever seen in my life. Look at all the hair. And what's this stuff? How am I ever gonna get rid of this junk?
Well, I guess it's implied then that the rat lived.
Well, here's your soup.
I'm really not that hungry anymore.
Dang. Hey, can you cook?
A little.
How'd you like a career in the fast-paced world of pub food cuisine?
Are you saying there's an opening in the kitchen?
Yeah. You interested?
I don't know. How much does it pay?
420 pieces of 8 a week. First week paid in advance.
Yes.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Great. Job is yours. Here's a week's worth of wages. Now go strap on that apron and get to work.
Okie dokie. Yuck. A rat's been swimming in it.
Okay. I'm trying to remember. Maybe I used the knife to saw off this dude's leg. I'm pretty sure I need to saw off his peg leg.
It would take forever to hack through it with this knife.
Yeah. So there is a saw somewhere. Thought I remembered that.
It doesn't seem to stay closed.
Oh, that's right. I put the mud on the door. Ah, that's what I was forgetting. Okay.
I think I hear Largo coming.
Hey, what the hell? What's
we
going
go.
on? Whoever did this is gonna pay. I can't get this thing off my head. When I get this thing off my head, somebody's gonna be real sorry.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. He looked pretty steamed.
There we go. Something of the head.
Nice. I don't like styrofoam. It's bad for the environment. It's empty. It's a bit on the tattered side. And it's already open. It's stuck open.
Okay. Wait, can I go in and get the claim ticket now? Oh no, that's right. I do have to go witness him give it to the laundromat guy.
You're making me mad, Marty.
That's my name, don't wear it out.
Look, I want it free and I want it tonight.
Party tonight? Sure, I'll come.
I'm talking about getting my laundry.
Don't worry about me. I've been dry for 3 years.
I said I need it back tonight.
What? Yeah, we'll stay out all night.
This is useless. You tell them I'll be back to pick it up. Or else.
There it is. Finally.
I'll see what we have ready for Mr. Legrand. I know it's here somewhere. I saw it a while ago. Now, where was it? Ah, here it comes.
He looks nice enough. Oops, I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't.
Let me go in here one more time. I'm trying to remember exactly how this happens. I know I get hammer and nails in here. And I use the nails to nail Stan in his own coffin. But yeah, I guess that is later. Okay.
Back again, Mr. Threepwood?
I'd like to have my fortune read.
I see a hard road for you, Guybrush. Things didn't get easy for you when you defeated LeChuck, did they? People only wanted more. You had to keep proving yourself over and over. The pressure kept mounting until you lost it all. Your fame, your fortune, the one you love.
Okay, that's enough. About that voodoo doll?
Have you brought me the ingredients?
I have his toupee.
Not quite a part of his head, but maybe I can get some scalp fragments from it. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
I have some of his spit.
Excellent. You may keep the paper. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
I have the bone of his grandfather.
Perfect. Do you have the final ingredient?
I have this pearly white bra.
Yes, that will work. At last! Now I can make a voodoo doll to be reckoned with. Let me get my juju bag. And now for the ingredients. A dandruff flake from Largo's head. A single piece of Largo's thread. A drop of fluid from his body. A single chip off the bone of the dead. And finally, some miscellaneous voodoo herbs and seasonings, including monosodium glutamate.
Well, what's up with her eyes? They look like they're flashing.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we assassinate? Largo, yeah.
Hey, looks just like him. Thanks, Voodoo Lady.
One more thing. Some of the ingredients were not the optimum specimens. It should still work, but it will have a limited range. You will have to get close to Largo. Very close.
Alright, I am ready for this. Hey, frog. That's cool.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Get out of my room and stay out. You have some nerve barging in here.
Take that, you stumpy little dim-witted toad!
What? Who do you think you are?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. People don't always recognize me. Why, I carry this!
I'm gonna tear you limb from limb. How are you doing that?
Largo the Grand, you are a no-good, vicious, two-bit thug. I command you to give me back my money and leave this island.
Ha! I already spent all your money.
Oh, well, I command you to leave this island.
Just you try and make... Ow! 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 Ow!
That'll teach you to mess with the slayer of the ghost pirate LeChuck.
What's that? You killed LeChuck?
As a matter of fact, I did. Quite an interesting story, actually.
The fortune teller said she did in LeChuck.
She did she? Does she have one of these?
Is that?
Yes, LeChuck's beard. Still alive and wriggling.
Let me see that. Boy, it is alive. We've been looking for a living piece of LeChuck for years. Now we can bring it back to life. Look out, world! The most fearsome pirate of all time will soon sail the seas again.
Whoops.
What a dumbass. Come on, Guybrush.
I'm afraid it's true, Guybrush. If they have any animated tissue, they can reanimate his whole body.
But I blew his body into a zillion gooey pieces.
Not his body, Guybrush. You destroyed his spirit form. His body was safely buried far away.
But by now it must be...
rotten? Partially decomposed? Yes. And I don't think that's going to make him any more pleasant to deal with.
He's gonna be looking for me.
Yes.
He's gonna try to kill me.
Undoubtedly.
Where can I hide?
There is no place to hide, but there is a way out.
What is it?
You're doing it right now.
Fiddling with the change in my pocket?
Hunting for Big Whoop.
Oh, yeah, I was doing that, wasn't I?
Big Whoop isn't just a treasure. It contains the secret to another world. Find that world, and you'll be able to escape LeChuck forever.
But I know so little about Big Whoop.
Take this book.
Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth. Where'd you get this?
I checked it out at the Fat City Library. I foresaw your need.
Gee, thanks.
I used your name when I checked it out, so be sure and return it when you're through reading. The overdue fines in Fat City are pretty steep.
Gee, thanks. Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth. This is fascinating. It says here there were 4 pirates. Rapscallion, the cook. Young Lindy, the cabin boy. Mr. Rogers, the first mate, and Captain... Good heavens! Captain Marley! Wonder if there's any relation. They buried their treasure along with plenty of... booby traps on a place believed to be called Inky Island. They made a map which they divided into 4 pieces, each man taking one. Rapscallion later opened the Steam and Weenie Hut on Scab Island. It was a huge success, but fell into disrepair after Rap was killed in a flash fire. Young Lindy drifted aimlessly, down on his luck until he mysteriously came into money while panhandling on Booty Island. He used the cash to bankroll an advertising firm which failed after its gross mishandling of the Gangrene and Honey account. Mr. Rogers retired off the coast of Fat Island. He marketed homemade contest grog brewed in a bathtub until his recent disappearance. Captain Marley vanished while sailing in the America's Cup race. His boat was leading at the time.
Okay. Those are my first hints for the 4 map pieces. So I think I'm good to leave now.
It's me again.
So I see. What can I do for you this time, man?
Why can't I charter your ship?
Like I said before, man, I lost my lucky eye that has seen the world sailing necklace.
I gotta run. Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Okay. Bye, man. Come again.
Oh shit. What am I supposed to do? Oh wait, did I have a chance? Oh, that's right. I'm so dumb. So dumb.
Would you like my monocle?
Thanks, man. This'll do just fine for me lucky sailing necklace. What can I do for ya?
I need to charter a ship.
You're in luck, my friend. Rumor has it that Largo's been run off the island, so I'm now free to sail again. Only problem is that you don't look like the type that has 20 pieces of 8.
Actually, I do have that much.
Well, man, consider me ship chartered.
Great. Where's your ship?
You're standing in it, man.
Yikes.
Largo embargo complete. Yes.
Deep in the Caribbean, hidden by an endless storm, lies LeChuck's fortress.
So, when are we gonna resurrect the old bloated fool? Oops.
I'll ignore that comment just this one time, Largo. Only because they tell me you found Guybrush Threepwood.
Let's check out the
Threepwood,
comparison here.
And I found him on Scab Island.
Very good. No one gets the upper hand on LeChuck without getting what he deserves. I want Guybrush brought to me,
Pretty
and
good.
I want him brought alive.
I like his
I am entrusting this to you.
old look
Do
better.
not fail me.
Never, your voodoo lordship.
Aye. Guybrush Threepwood is finished. I need you to start building me a very special doll.
With pleasure.
I'm off to find Big Whoop. It has a picture of a parrot on the front.
Alright, I got some parrot chow.
Welcome to the Jolly Rasta. Where do you want to go?
I don't know. What are my choices?
I only know how to get to Tree Islands, man.
What are they?
There's where we just came from, Scab Island, the only island where pirates are free to be pirates. Then there's Booty Island, the festive French Mardi Gras party all the time island. It's run by one of the most respected and loved governors around, Governor Elaine Marley.
Elaine?
And last, there is Fat Island, a fascist dictatorship run by an over-bloated pig named Governor Fat. Here, take this easy-to-read reference map, courtesy of Dread Tours. You can use it to show me where you want to go.
Alright, let's go with Booty Island. I really like the music in this game. It is quite good. Ah, there's the saw that I needed.
I'd like to buy this well-polished old saw.
And I'd like to sell it to you. That'll be 25 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you.
That's part of the Big Whoop treasure map. I don't know a lot about the piece, but there's supposed to be a book in the library that tells all about the whole map.
I'd like to buy this map piece.
That's 6 million pieces of 8. Do you want it?
I can't afford that much.
Too bad. What? Sorry, he's not for sale. Isn't he a beautiful parrot?
He's preoccupied with his reflection.
Okay, that's where I use this.
The bag is empty.
With the mirror.
I don't want to make that parrot mad.
No, wait, what do I do then?
It has a picture of a parrot on the front. My scoutmaster would kill me if he saw me use a knife like that. I don't think I should cut that. I don't want to make that parrot mad.
He likes it where it is.
It says, beware of parrot. I'd like to buy this sign.
Sorry, that sign's not for sale.
Oh.
Well, I guess I could sell it. That'll be 5 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you.
That's right. Okay, so I go put it over here now. Use with hook. Now I can get that.
I'd like to buy this mirror.
Okie dokie. That'll be 15 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you. I'd like to buy this ship's horn.
And I'd like to sell it to you. That'll be 40 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock. Here you go.
Thank you.
How much do I have left? Oh, plenty.
I'd like to buy these cannonballs.
I just keep those here because they're cool. They're not for sale.
I'd like to buy these hubcaps.
Okie dokie. They're 50 pieces of 8 each.
Okay, I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock. Here you go.
Thank you. I'd like to buy this cannon.
That's one of my favorite things in the store, but I don't have enough back stock to sell it.
I'd like to buy this rock and roll collector's plate.
Okie dokie. That'll be 199 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock. Here you go.
Thank you.
I go F68.
I'd like to buy this feather pen.
And I'd like to sell it to you. That'll be 10 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock. Here you go.
Thank you. I'd like to buy these eye patches.
I just keep those here because they're cool. They're not for sale.
I'd like to buy this bosun's wheel.
I only have one of those, so I need to keep it as a display model.
I'd like to buy this small picture frame.
That's great, huh? Too bad it's not for sale.
I'd like to buy this thing.
That's great, huh? Too bad it's not for sale.
Do you take credit?
Yeah, like you have one.
But I do accept personal checks or trade-ins.
Nice shop you got here.
Thanks. I pride myself on the quality of my merchandise. I only sell the finest of pirate memorabilia. Even the trade-ins are first class. And I always make you the best deals.
How can you afford to do that?
Volume.
What kind of trade-ins do you accept?
I'll take most old swords, some used parrots, almost anything valuable made of bronze, and a few old ship parts.
Would you give me the map piece for any of those things?
No, but there's one thing I might trade for the map piece.
And what would that be?
What would you trade for the map piece?
There was a certain ship that sunk, and I'd really like the figurehead. I'd give you the map if you got the figurehead for me.
Can you tell me about the ship with the figurehead?
The ship was a huge galleon named the Mad Monkey. Nobody knows where it sank or why. But the figurehead is supposed to be the most fabulous piece of art ever. That's why I want it. I'm a collector of fine art, as I'm sure you can see.
I have to go now. I'd like to buy this treasure chest.
That's one of my favorite things in the store, but I don't have enough back stock to sell it.
I'd like to buy Indy's whip.
I only have one of those, so I need to keep it as a display model.
I'd like to buy these pirate hats.
Great! They're 30 pieces of 8 each.
I buy every last thing
I'll
that I
take it.
can.
Let me get you one from Overstock. Here you go.
I've got to
Thank
be
you.
just about out.
I'd like to buy this wreath.
Alrighty. That'll be 20 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock.
I
Here
can't
you go.
possibly have enough
Thank
money
you.
to get anything else. Alright, I think I'm good. Oh wait, peg leg. Oh shit, really?
I'd like to buy this peg leg.
That's one of my favorite things in the store, but I don't have enough back stock to sell it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I don't need one, huh? Thought I did for a minute.
Gee, I wonder if he's loaded. Hello there.
Sorry, son. Didn't have my horn out. Could you say that again?
I said hello there. My name's Threepwood.
Oh, why, hello there, Threepwood. You in town for Mardi Gras?
Hey, if it's a party, I'm there.
Well, if it's a party you're looking for, I hear Governor Marley is having some super shindig up at her mansion.
Marley? Huh, that's funny. I used to date a Governor Marley.
Oh, sure. And I'll bet you helped her beat LeChuck, too.
Don't laugh. I've got the proof right here. In my pocket. Whoops.
Hey, kid, it's okay. Mardi Gras is the time for fantasy. Now just run along and enjoy yourself.
Hello again.
What was that?
What you looking at?
I watch the sea. When the mail boat arrives, I blow this cannon. Dang ship's 3 days late.
You don't have a brother named Marty, do you?
Boy, the only Marty I know is Mardi Gras.
Who?
Mardi Gras. A joke, boy, a joke. You are here for Mardi Gras, aren't you?
Is this the right time of year for Mardi Gras?
Son, it's always Mardi Gras on Booty Island. I used to be the governor of this island, but I never had any time to come down here and enjoy the party, so I quit. And now I watch out for the mail boat, which reminds me, I have to get back to work.
Fire the cannon, old man.
You talking to me, boy?
Hey, old man, how about blowing off the cannon?
How about just blowing off? My name is Augustus DeWatt, not old man. And this cannon is for official purposes only.
Okay, gotta get a flyer
Check it
from
out.
her.
Glass bottom boat.
Hi, my name's Guybrush.
I'm Captain Kate Capsize. Like to charter a ship? I do weddings, funerals, bar mitzvahs, you name it.
Could I have one of those leaflets?
Yeah, okay.
See, I need that to frame her a little later.
I'm searching for the treasure of Big Whoop.
Yeah? When I was the first mate on the Limping Limpet, we went in search of Big Whoop. We'd heard it was buried under a place called Blinky Island. Never found the island or the treasure. The captain eventually died of boredom while we were crossing the sea of beige flotsam. Hope your luck is better.
I'm interested in chartering a ship.
Great. Not many people want to charter a glass-bottom boat around here. Pretty soon I'm off to Fat Island to try my luck there. But let's talk turkey first. My fee is 6,000 pieces of 8.
Don't you think 6,000 pieces of 8 is a bit high?
No, I don't.
Do you give credit? I don't have that much.
I guess you'd better find some more then, huh? See the world. 3-hour tours. Sightseeing.
Okay. So at some point I will have, I think, a ticket to give to this guy.
Excuse me. I'd like to rent a costume.
Or do I get that here?
Our costumes are all gone.
Yeah,
or
that's right.
on reserve.
I do that a little
Sorry.
later.
Why are your costumes so popular?
I'm the only costume shop in a 5-island radius. And besides, everybody who's anybody is going to the big Mardi Gras celebration at Governor Marley's mansion.
But you have tons of costumes.
They're all reserved and waiting to be picked up.
You look busy. I'll come back later.
Cruises. Sightseeing. See the world. Check it out.
Howdy! Welcome to Stan's previously owned coffins. We handle the dead for a lot
Previously
less
owned
bread.
coffins.
What are you looking for, son?
Damn.
Need a bin for your next of kin? Want a family plot without spending a lot? You're in luck! Just look at all this quality merchandise. Never before touched by a living soul. Most of it used only for a few hours. Premature burial, you know. That sort of thing. Well, speak up. Or are you dead? Either way, you came to the right place.
Didn't you used to be a used ship salesman?
Well, yeah. But I decided to get into a business where unsatisfied customers are less likely to come back and complain.
Do you do funerals?
Of course we do funerals! And not just those somber, all-black, three-handkerchief affairs. We do it in a rowdy Mardi Gras style with music and dancing and pallbearer races. I'd like to say we put the fun in funerals.
I'm looking for a good used coffin.
Yeah, so I need to get the hammer and nails.
When you first walked in here, I said, now there's a guy who needs a good used coffin.
And then
There
I
happens
use
to be
that
an
key
excellent
on that
deal
hook there
right
once he's
behind
locked
you.
in.
Let's go take a look-see. Now this here is the Cadillac of coffins. Look at all that leg room. There's room in there for Long John Silver himself. Here, let me get in and show you. Yes, a man can really rest in peace and comfort with one of these. Why should a man's coffin be any smaller than his bunk at sea? Can I show you anything else?
I gotta go. See you later.
Here, take this complimentary hanky. Just my way of saying, I care.
Cruises. 3-hour tours.
Okay, now, who's gonna be next? It's a great day for spitting.
Pirate Spit Contest.
Just look at this juicy crowd. Step up to the line and test your swill. Valuable prizes.
Ah, the whole world loves a spitting contest. I'll give it a try.
A volunteer! All right, settle down, folks. This kid looks like a serious contender. What's your name, boy?
Juicius Maximus III.
The Juice Man, Max Mucus. He's juicy to the max. Spit away!
Woo! We're with you, Juicius!
We're with you, Juicius! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Misfire! Misfire! Everybody run! Maybe a little over the max on the juice there. Let's give him a big
Gross.
hand anyway, folks. At least he tried.
So I'll need to flip
Even
those
a child can
flags
do it. In fact,
and get
they
that
do it
green
very
drink.
well. Come on! It's all paid for by Booty Island Parks and Rec.
Cheat? With everyone watching?
Just put your
Okay,
two lips together
so
and
here
blow.
I do this.
Are you pirates or not?
Made in Hong Kong.
2, 4, 6, 8. False alarm. As I was saying, everybody already has the necessary equipment.
Alright, so I
Turn
will
a
be
disgusting
back.
habit into a prestige-winning skill.
I guess I can get to the path over here.
Don't let this grass wither up and die. What was that? Did I hear somebody swallow?
Oh, wait, let me switch this back. Then I get a second plank and I walk up the tree with that.
How rustic. No thanks. Only shiny pages left in the catalog. How rustic. How rustic.
Okay, yeah, nothing to do in there. I've got quite a few items now.
The ghost pirate LeChuck!
Get a grip! Don't you know a Mardi Gras costume when you see one? Is there something I can help you with?
I'm here for the governor's party.
You mean Governor Marley's Mardi Gras fish fry? It's invitation only and costumes are required.
I don't have an invitation.
Then you can't go past me.
You mentioned a party before?
Did you bring a costume and invitation?
This is my costume.
Nobody would willingly wear such a dopey costume.
Nice costume. Almost scared me to death.
Thanks. Where's your costume for the governor's party?
Yeah, I don't recall how I'm supposed to do this.
Gotta go. Keep up the good work.
Let me go back to the costume guy real quick.
Excuse me. I'd really like to rent a costume.
Try us after Mardi Gras.
You look busy. I'll come back later.
Maybe I get it on the other island.
Glass bottom boat. Sunken galleons.
Where do you want to go?
Let's go to Fat Island. Oh, come on. Hurry up already.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Aren't you Guybrush Threepwood?
No, my name is Smith. You must have me confused with someone else.
Smith, eh? That's an unusual name. Perhaps you have some identification?
Look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
Nice try, Guybrush. You'd better come with me. Governor Fat would like a word with you.
Well, am I under arrest?
If you want to put it that way, sir, yes.
Oh, all right. Let's go. Coming.
mister? Oh, excuse me. Well, Mr. Threepwood, I can't tell you how pleased I am to have you here as my guest.
Oh? Why is that?
I thought we might talk about a few things.
Such as how much it must cost to keep you in finery?
I admit my tastes run to the expensive.
How do you manage to afford it?
Yes, I've had to indulge in a bit of creative financing. But I've just made a deal that will keep the bill collectors out of here for a long time.
Renting yourself out to ship captains as ballast?
I'll be selling something which I believe I shall be glad to be rid of. I'm selling you, Mr. Threepwood, to the ghost pirate LeChuck.
LeChuck's dead. I killed him.
Perhaps you didn't kill him quite so thoroughly as you imagine. He looked perfectly healthy the last time I saw him.
Last time you saw him? Oh no, LeChuck's back.
I beg your pardon, did you say something?
Could I hide out here for a while?
You can hide out until LeChuck comes to pick you up. You see, he's put a sizable bounty on your head.
Oh?
A bounty I intend to collect.
Oh. Whatever bounty LeChuck's offering, I'll double it.
Very amusing, Mr. Threepwood. Take him away.
Yes, sir, Governor Fat. Come on, you little weasel.
I'll be back.
Come on. Don't try to escape or anything. Walt will chew you to bits. Okay, Walt. I'll be back to relieve you at 11.
Alright. I think this might be a good place for me to call it a night. Save game. Cool. Alright, well, I bid you adieu.